Most couples today have the same traits as Jezebel and Ahab. Most of all couples have one person who is much more controlling, demanding, threatening, and they run the show. They have the Jezebel spirit. While the other person wants to keep the peace, go with the flow, is kinder, caring, gentler, easier to control, and feels secure having the other person that acts very decisive make all the decisions. And that person generally has what's called the Ahab spirit. So, a person with the spirit of Jezebel will look for a person with the spirit of Ahab as they are codependent on each other spiritually. The Jezebel spirit can be, in a woman or can be in a man. The Ahab spirit can be in a man or a woman. So, in 1st and 2nd Kings, Queen Jezebel marries King Ahab. Jezebel usurped Ahab's kingly authority and did whatever she wanted. She ran the show. She killed God's true prophets, anyone who refused to do what she said. So Ahab allowed her to run the show, but he did benefit in many ways because she increased his control and caused people to obey him, out of fear of Jezebel. And when he wanted, say, like Naboth's vineyard to turn it into a vegetable garden, Naboth told him no, and then she got him what he wanted by bringing him before a banquet and then having two scoundrels lie about him and accuse him of blaspheming God and coming against the king. And then they went outside and stoned him. And then Ahab got the vineyard that he wanted. So that's where a lot of people today, if you're an Ahab, you marry a Jezebel. Jezebel can be on a woman or a man. Ahab can be on a man or a woman. But they'll oftentimes, the Jezebel will get you what you want because they'll intimidate and do the dirty work. So to be able to function as a Christian couple and not have one person who controls, in an ungodly way or tolerates ungodly decisions, husband and wife need to get their soul wounds healed. They need to forgive. They need to repent for pride and sin, and then command their demons out so that they can walk like Jesus did, and would be expected to walk in that fruit of the Spirit, not the flesh. So, the spouse who has the Jezebel spirit's much more challenging to get delivered than the Ahab spirit spouse because, they have to admit the truth of their bad behavior and humble themselves. And most couples that are in the church operate in the Jezebel Ahab type relationship. So at our ministry, Restored to Freedom, we've helped thousands of people who had Jezebel and Ahab to get healed of their soul wounds and get delivered and be able to forgive and command those demons to go. So then they can walk in the fruit of the Spirit and walk in the authority of Jesus Christ and do what the Lord would want. Walk in that fruit of the Spirit's important. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. So I have a book called Freedom from Soul Wounds and Demons. It's available on Amazon in paperback, Kindle, and Audible. Thousands of people have read that book and are getting their lives changed so that they can actually walk in the same fruit of the Spirit that Jesus would expect instead of struggling with their flesh, instead of controlling people, instead of being a Jezebel and Ahab in their marriages. And that book's available on Amazon, paperback, Kindle, and Audible. You can also sign up for a personal session of healing deliverance. Go out to our website, restored2tofreedom.com. Click on Contact Me and submit the form, or you can call 317-459-7091. Thanks.